Hello, people of Earth, and... No, I shouldn't do that on a mark. That's not the mark. 10 seconds. Hello, people of Earth, and welcome to the last Quiffcast in Season 1.
Really?
Yeah? It's the last one.
Well...
Yeah?
Alright.
Ridiculous.
Woohoo.
You know, it's the last one ever in Season 1.
It's nice, I've not listened to any of them.
I know you haven't, 'cause
I've got stuff to do.
you got stuff to do.
I got stuff to do.
Anywho, today's Quiffcast. Oh no, sorry, just so you know, I'm Rob Bed, and this is Charles.
Once, I just want you to pronounce my name properly.
No.
Oh.
So, on today's Quiffcast, we are talking about the Marvel Cinematic Universe Phase 2. As you know, in a few... How long ago was it when we talked about the last one? I don't know. We talked about Phase 1 in another Quiffcast.
It was the first one we did, wasn't it?
No.
Was it not?
No, I think it was...
that was our favourite films. The second
Yeah.
one we did. The third one was just me ranting about
stuff.
Batman vs Superman.
Yeah.
Because it's just terrible.
Yeah, well, now we're talking about good stuffs. Now we're talking about good stuffs now. We're talking about Phase 2. So after the Avengers assemble...
Are we leaving like Phase 3 to like next?
Yeah, well,
we need material.
we need material for that. There's not enough of Phase 3 yet. Well, there's a lot of it, but Phase 2. This is Phase 2 time. So,
Okay.
Phase 2 kicked off with a film called Iron Man 3. What do you think of Iron Man 3?
I thought it was pretty good actually.
I did.
But I watched it without seeing Avengers.
Did we?
No, I watched it without seeing the Avengers.
I thought we did watch Avengers.
I can't remember.
No, I think we watched all the films beforehand.
Did I?
Yeah.
I can't remember. This is how good I am.
Because we had the box set, like we mentioned in the last one, we had the box set, and that's what we started off, and we like
just
sort of
punched me in
don't
the
say things that are not relevant to the visualization of this Quiffcast.
While he was saying that, he punched me in the boob
Right.
because he was gesturing so
I was
much.
gesturing. I can't help but gesture. So Iron Man 3 is really good. I thought Iron Man 3 was really good. A lot of people said it wasn't.
I enjoyed
Good,
it.
but-
I thought it was good.
I do.
I don't like Pepper Potts though.
You don't.
I don't like Gwyneth Paltrow in general.
Fair enough. I personally liked... My favourite part of the Iron Man 3 was the new suit.
Mark 42?
Yeah,
Did I get that right?
I think so, yeah.
Huh?
And it was the one where it just like... Tony Stark could summon the suit, and it's just really good. I really loved the...
Kind of sparked off some of the material, the stuff that you make.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that, the
test
whole
for
conducting. Yeah. Yeah, that was one of the first ones where I was like, I need to do that effect.
Mhm.
And I tried it, and if you search on my YouTube channel, Iron Quiff, then you can see my little test of that.
I'm just thinking how painful that would be if you
Iron
impaled
Quiff.
somebody on your hair.
Don't know. That's not...
Oh, how heavy it would be if it was on your head.
I suppose, but
Yeah.
hey, you know,
Whatever.
whatevs.
It's really sad.
So Iron Man 3 is about the Mandarin.
Oh, Trevor
Trevor
Slattery.
Slattery. Yeah, a lot of people.
I think
I
it was my
absolutely
favourite
love that.
part
I absolutely
of
love that. A
Iron
lot of
Man
people
3.
were thinking. By the way, we're going to go on spoiler territory here.
Territory?
That's what's in there.
What?
Spoiler territory.
I don't. Never
Yep.
heard of that saying in my entire
Spoiler
life.
territory.
Say
Spoilers.
spoilers.
So in the film, there was a big twist to say that all the advertising for Iron Man 3 suggested that what's his face?
Trevor.
No, I mean the actor.
I'm not good with
I know you're
actors'
not.
names. See, why ask this?
I don't know.
I just know him as Trevor Slattery.
Basically, the led people to think that it was this actor who was in the trailers. I mean, the actor that played the actor. But it didn't turn out that way. Instead, it was someone else.
He was an actor.
He was an actor.
Played an actor.
Yeah, actor played an actor. Yeah.
He plays an actor.
Yeah, exactly. But basically, that happened, and there was a lot of stuff about the extremists. I did like the stuff with the extremists, the superpowered humans that got experimented on.
How Tony gave up a suit to protect Pepper Potts.
Yes,
I thought that was pretty cool.
I just generally love the whole backstory of him having like some mental issues after the post Avengers.
Who wouldn't?
Yeah, I suppose.
Into a black hole.
Yeah, I suppose. But I just loved all the suits and whatnot. I think it was great how he got obsessed with making the suits. I just generally thought it had a lot of layers, that film.
Like an onion.
Like an onion.
Layers.
Yep. And yeah, generally a good film to kick off the universe. The first two, I mean.
Just the universe.
And it was a Christmas film.
I do like the bunny.
It's my favourite Christmas film of all time. Iron Man 3.
What?
It's more of a Christmas film than Frozen.
Frozen wasn't a Christmas film.
Exactly. So, moving on swiftly to the next film, Thor: The Dark World.
I enjoyed that.
I did.
I thought it was really good. I just like Tom Hiddleston.
Well, yeah, I suppose.
I thought it's quite a good story actually. I enjoyed it.
I thought it was a good story. A lot of people thought that it wasn't that good, but I enjoyed it.
Who's this lot of people you keep referencing?
Just like internet.
Well, the internet's not generally correct.
No, that's
if
right.
If people enjoy something, they enjoy it.
What did you like about Dark World?
It's Malekith, the bad guy.
Malekith, yeah.
Thought so. It kind of reminded me of an elf.
That's what they were, huh?
From Lord of the Rings. I know.
All right, yes, yeah.
But I found the weapons quite gruesome, and like the thing that he punched into his chest and became the big walking stone man. I thought that was really cool.
They were very dark, yeah.
And how Loki helped Thor by tricking him, but then tricks him again.
He's just a trickster, isn't he? Really.
Well, he is. That's his role. But
I personally, one of my favourite scenes in the whole film was the final fight scene where they're going through the portals and whatnot.
I enjoyed that.
It was set in London, wasn't it?
Yes, it was set in London.
Can't
remember where, but generally
everywhere.
I think Marvel has like a thing for main cities.
Yeah,
because that's where they can get the filming permission.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Nothing ever happens anywhere else.
No, just gotta be the cities. Just gotta be the cities, really.
Ooh.
I
felt my foot fell off.
You felt your foot.
Sorry.
There's also the introduction to another stone, another Infinity Stone. I can't remember what it was actually. It's not the. I don't know. Actually,
the red one.
The red one.
The red one.
The red one.
We totally know everything about Marvel.
Yeah.
The red one. The one that kind of looked like a disease.
He was almost like blood. Like sort of.
Wasn't the power? I'm gonna Google it. I'm leaning towards.
It might have been. I don't know. Whilst Charlotte Googles that, I can't think of anything else really but the Dark World. There's more of Asgard and stuff in that because obviously the first Thor film didn't really touch up on it that much.
World.
Was it?
Darkwood.
Darkwood.
Just come up with a load of Darkwood kitchens.
Okay.
Nice.
What was it? What was that?
Aether.
Okay.
Oh, no. The eighth. Yeah, it was called the Aether. The red one.
Yeah, but it was specifically. What was it?
It doesn't have a list.
It doesn't have a list. We'll find out anyway.
Yourself.
I'll move on. And whilst we're thinking of that, next film in the universe was Captain America: The Winter Soldier, which was a really good film, actually. It was one of the...
I enjoyed The Winter Soldier, and I've never been really a big fan of Captain America.
No.
Because he throws a frisbee.
Yeah. But there's the biggest jump between the first film and the second, just purely because there was a lot more... there's a lot more of him sort of being Captain America in the present day, and it was sort of more exploring the shield element.
Was pretty good.
Yes, the sort of shield.
Me and Eleanor quote it all the time. She's like, she'll sit down next to me and go, "On your left."
No, on your left.
On your left.
Yes, and that was Washington DC. There you go. There's another big place.
There's another one.
Hey. But there's the whole thing with obviously the Winter Soldier, Bucky Barnes coming back.
I just want a list.
You just want a list, but it's just difficult to actually find the list. So the Winter Soldier was a very, very, very good film. I enjoyed it. It did. I liked how the film was surrounded in the sort of shield and Hydra. In a different form, really. It's just, I mean, obviously the first Avenger did have a lot of...
Reality Stone.
Was it reality?
Yeah.
Reality. Oh, yeah, because it was on about, like, just taking over everything, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And putting everything to darkness.
Yeah.
The Dark World.
Yeah.
Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah. Anyway, no. What else do you like about Winter Soldier?
I like Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah, Black Widow was in it. She did a lot of fighty stuffs, as she usually does.
I liked it when they like delved into all the old army bases where Steve used to train, and they found all this Hydra stuff. I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah,
I did like all the references to.
I did like that.
The past and him sort of changing.
The thing is, like, for being Captain America, he's constantly getting like chased down by his own people for being a rogue. That just kind of proves he's like agent of Hydra.
And it shows a lot of Captain America as him as a character, purely because it's like he goes by what he believes in.
Like America.
I think I do respect Captain America's character. I think it's... What? You don't? You don't?
I like Steve Rogers.
You like Steve Rogers?
I think Captain America is a stupid name.
Okay. But that was what he was named, so we can't change...
Let's call him Cap.
The cat?
Cap.
Or Cap. Well,
Which
they
he does.
They do go by that.
Cap, because Captain America is a mouthful.
Yes. That's true. Yeah. That is very true. But yeah, it opened up with Bucky, the new character. He gets more involved in other Captain America films. We will talk about that a bit more with the brainwashing and whatnot. The next film is your favourite film.
Oh, Guardians
of the Galaxy.
That is my
Volume 1.
That is my favourite. Out of all of them, it's my favourite.
Why do you like Guardians of the Galaxy?
Because it was unexpected.
Yes.
Like, I saw the trailers for it and I was just not... I was like, one, who are these guys?
Yeah.
Two, because I'm not a comic reader. Two, I was like, it just looks too stupid for words, really. And then we went to go see it, and I watched it a further 6 times in the cinema, making lots of different excuses to take different people so I could go.
It was...
I enjoyed it. It was funny, the action was good, I like Chris Pratt, do like Rocket. Groot was great. Groot's always great. But the story was really good, and I found they all came together quite nicely instead of people like forcing the story. I thought it was quite.
It was very different. It explored
visually beautiful.
It explored the more cosmic elements.
Yeah, who doesn't like a bit of space?
And in a way that Thor doesn't.
Yeah,
Thor's in the sort of same sort of cosmic. But it's more legends and whatnot with Thor.
This just explored
Guardians
space and different like species and aliens and stuff. And I enjoyed it, and they totally nailed it film-wise, I think.
Another Infinity Stone in that. The purple one.
I'll get my list up.
Get the list up.
I know this one.
But yeah, there's
the soldier. That's not.
That's not. It's the
Oh, the orb. Is that the power stone?
Might be, yeah, probably power, because
they've changed all the colours from the comics.
They have. It makes things very difficult to follow.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a lot of people didn't really expect. I don't think anyone expected Guardians to be
as good as it was.
Yeah, but it was one of the. I always remember when it came out in the cinemas. It actually was out in the cinemas. It went beyond.
How many sounds just came out of your mouth in the past?
It went 2 milliseconds. It went beyond the DVD release. It was in the cinema way after releasing DVD. Just people were going to see it. It was you basically, really. It's just you going to see it. Just
I never
it's
went
time
to see
again.
it on my own.
You know,
3 out of those 6 times you came with me.
That's true. It's a good film. It's a really good film.
Very good film. I enjoyed it. I still enjoy it. It's one of those films that I will just watch quite happily.
Mm-hmm. It's very standalone. You don't really need to pay attention to any of the other. You can watch it. You could easily start with Guardians of the Galaxy and just watch the Guardians of the Galaxy very standalone.
You can watch it and not know who the Avengers are.
Yeah,
they're very good on their own.
Yeah,
very good.
Definitely. Following that, something more Avengers related. The second Avengers film, Age of Ultron.
I'm sorry, but out of the 2 Avengers films that have been, the first one is the best one.
Yes, I agree.
Because the second one was too stupid for words, with product placement being the one thing that
I didn't think that was the thing.
Since when does Hulk wear Beats headphones? And I'm sorry, but the romance between Black Widow and Hulk is kind of weird.
You're not shipping it.
I'm not shipping it at all. I think he did right to run away in a spaceship at the end.
Yeah.
Was it? It wasn't. It was just a plane.
It was just a plane.
Just a plane.
He didn't go into space.
He'll end up in space.
He's gonna end up in space at some point. But yeah, that was a bit odd. But I liked Ultron. I loved Ultron.
As a character, I thought that was really good.
I adored he was like one of those. Marvel does villains very well. Loki's a good villain.
I like Vision too.
Vision good. I like Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver, even though he was
Quicksilver is better
in X-Men. Yeah, I guess say, yeah. Because
I really like X-Men,
but we're not talking about that
as a franchise.
I like Scarlet Witch as well. I think she's a lot more developed in future films.
Yes.
AKA the only film she's been other than. But yeah, she was really good in Age of Ultron. I like how they introduced them both with the backstories in relation to Tony Stark and whatnot.
Shown at the end of which film?
Yes, they were shown at the end of which film. You're right.
Are you just going to be an arse now?
What? Well, I know what film it is.
Do you?
Yeah.
Well, then tell me.
No.
Because I can't remember.
Why
I know
can't
they were
you remember?
shown at the end of a film.
They too.
Oh, they film.
Yeah.
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 Uh-huh.
Well, I'll leave that with you. Okay.
So weird.
Right. So yeah, I like that, and I loved all the fights. The fight sequences were really good.
What were you talking about?
Age of Ultron.
Oh.
The fight sequence was very good in Age of Ultron.
It was a very good Lego level in the game.
What is that? The only thing you picked from that? It's like, oh, I like to Lego version. I love you.
I just didn't gel with that film. No.
Indeed, I gelled with it.
No, I just like the first Avengers where they were all just beating the crap out of each other.
I love all the sequences, like when the truck flew. You know that bit.
That was too stupid for words.
Wow, that was good.
No, just not realistic.
And the bit with cuttlefish. You know. Whoom, whoom, whoom. You know what I mean?
No. The only line...
What are you on about?
Cuttlefish. That's the only thing... I can only think of that out of, like, Pirates of the Caribbean.
No.
You haven't seen Pirates of the Caribbean.
I haven't, but we're not talking about that
but
either.
That's what it reminded me of. I don't remember that at all.
Do you remember that? He got his
I've
that guy that got his
seen
arm
Age of
chopped
Ultron
off.
twice.
That guy took his arm got chopped off.
Who? I don't know who got his arm chopped off.
Vroom, vroom, vroom. You know that guy?
I don't remember that at all. You can stop doing that now.
He does that. He's in Black Panther. The guy that's in Black Panther when they went to
Which guy?
vroom, vroom, vroom,
I
vroom.
don't remember that. You
The
can
guy
stop
does
making
the guy does the
stupid
mocap for like Planet of the Apes. Vroom, vroom, vroom.
noise. See, I only watched Planet of the Apes once. And
Okay.
That was with you.
Well, generally it has a lot of scenes. Age of Ultron. I like the party scene as well,
The party scene was great because Gwyneth Paltrow wasn't there.
and also when they're picking up the hammer. I thought it's just nice.
That was well.
The fight
advertised.
sequences as well. Fight sequence at the beginning. That was a really good opening for
No,
a
I
film.
did enjoy the beginning to the film.
Language. That way.
That made me laugh.
Yeah, it
But
did.
it's too overused now.
It is.
It is. I'm not going to keep ranting about that film.
Okay.
I enjoyed it, but there were things in it that could have been not in the film.
Could have been not in the film. That's true. Okay.
That would have made
Agreeable.
it a stack better.
Yeah. Okay. Well, moving on. Last film in Phase 2. Which one was that?
Ant-Man.
My favourite film in Phase 2. Actually, it's my favourite film generally in
Ant-Man.
Marvel Cinematic.
Ant-Man.
Ant-Man, yeah. It's such... I love Ant-Man so much.
It is a very... Well,
It's an amazing film. I love the fact that it's like... It's a heist film.
okay.
It's like the thing that Marvel does well is like they can just pull into any genre they want. They can, get loads of comedy elements for Guardians of the Galaxy.
I like Paul Rudd.
And they get a war film.
Oh.
They get like a war film for the first Avenger. And there's a heist film for
I didn't enjoy
Ant-Man.
the first Avenger.
I know you did, but we're not talking about that. We talked
Well, don't
about that
bring-
before.
You just hit me in the boob
I
again.
didn't. You can't just
You can't just
say
grab
these
me
things.
when you want.
You can't just say things. So Ant-Man's really good. I love the relationships between.
I thought the effects for Ant-Man were done fantastically well.
Yeah, because there's a lot of different units working on it, like the micro
Yeah.
ones, and a lot of the stuff was like micro photography, where like
It
sort
was
of macro. Sorry,
Yeah, very,
macro
good.
photography.
Very good, and the story was fantastic.
Mhm.
And
The family to the father to daughter relationship.
she was cute.
No, but I'm talking about both the father to daughter relationships.
True.
It does pull upon that quite a lot.
Mm.
It's very pretty. The film was very pretty as well.
Very comedic.
Seeing things from different perspectives was great.
Mhm.
Just like
Thing is, I've seen that film so much now
mm,
that I do enjoy it still, but I've overwatched it at the moment.
I don't think I watched it enough, to be honest.
See, this is where my problem is.
I love Ant-Man. He's my favourite character, and I can't wait to see him evolve.
Do
as a
like
character.
Paul Rudd. Paul Rudd
He's-
since Friends. It's great.
He was very well cast for that, I think.
He's very, very well cast in Friends.
We're not talking about Friends.
We're talking about Paul Rudd.
Yeah, we're talking about Paul Rudd, but we're talking about Paul Rudd in Ant-Man.
Friends is good.
Friends is good, but we're not talking about Friends. We're talking about Ant-Man. I love the villain in that as well. To be fair, I love. The fight sequence at the end was amazing as well for
No, that was
Ant-Man.
very well done.
Yellow Jacket versus Ant-Man.
don't agree with
Fighting
the
in a
sheep.
suitcase.
But I think it showed his mental deterioration quite
the
well.
sheep. Yeah, yes,
You just saw him becoming steadily more unsteady,
yeah.
mentally, and I thought they did that very, very well. They presented that well.
Thomas Tank Engine.
I did like Thomas. I like the fact that they have an ant as a dog because it's dog-sized.
Yeah, but I like the fact that scene. It was a huge fight sequence, but it just took place in
tininess.
yeah, it just took place in on a table.
Yeah.
Only Ant-Man can do that, really.
Really
Apart from
good.
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids or something.
Never
but that's
seen that film.
I haven't, but Ant-Man's better.
Ant-Man's better than Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Yes. And the Quantum Realm was really good. I'll tell you something about the Quantum Realm. I'll tell you something about Quantum Realm, right? That you know what I'm ill. You know when you're really ill. You know when you're really ill, Charlotte,
I have been.
and you're
very
like
ill.
delirious.
Yes.
The quantum realm is my delirious daymare.
Can you guess on my face that I just all right?
Like literally, when I'm ill, I have dreams. I have dreams of the quantum realm, and I have done since I was a young child.
You're a bit special.
And then it was visualized perfectly how I saw it in Ant-Man. I was like, "That's my dreams. That's my dreams, Charlotte."
You don't nip me. I'm yawning.
Okay, well,
What? I love you. I just
Yeah.
think you just sometimes I
Okay.
think you're just a man about disease.
what?
Like
Man about
man
disease?
flu type.
I know, but
You're very dramatic.
I like being dramatic.
I know.
I like Ant-Man.
I like that. Yeah. All right. Okay.
Okay, so
Good for you.
just before we wrap up this season of the Quiffcast, word from our sponsor. So
my.
the Quiffcast is sponsored. I don't know if you know this, Charlotte, but it's sponsored by Quiffcore, with a new product
Not a
coming
real
out.
company.
And speaking of which, it is actually, we were talking about Age of Ultron, artificial intelligence and stuff. Well, guess what? Quiffcore is releasing a new product called the Robot, which is
Did you not
basically...
already advertise this?
No, it's, the Robot has appeared in other forms of media. Stop itching your belly button.
I've done my trousers up. There's a difference.
Okay, then. But the Robot is basically a artificial intelligence
Because who would want one of them?
that has a lot of functionality. It has a dance function now. It can also.
Oh, I know where this has come from.
Now you do. Now you know where it's coming from.
I've twigged.
You twigged. I've twigged. So if you feel that you need another Rob in your life, Charlotte,
No, I'm alright. I'm good.
you can order the Robot, or maybe it's on buy one get one free at the moment. Actually,
So I could get 2 more.
yeah.
I'm fine. What would I need 2 more of you to do? I can think of a few things, but I'm pretty happy with you.
Well, you could like.
One could do the washing up, and the other could do the hoovering.
No, they specifically don't know
not
know
worth
how
it
to
then.
do any of that
You
stuff.
just need a program.
They can annoy you.
I don't want to be annoyed.
Why?
'Cause you're enough.
That's rude, Charlotte.
You're rude.
So basically, the Robot has it just basically does everything I can do, but a little bit
More annoying.
worse. Like it doesn't speak
Alright.
properly,
You don't speak properly.
and it will self-destruct if
I'm not going to say what I was thinking.
it will self-destruct if you
Ask it to do something that it doesn't want to do.
if it can't comprehend something, the head will
Do the washing up.
self-destruct, and then you'll have to order another replacement.
Hoover up your friend's mess.
Yeah, pretty much.
Make Charlotte dinner.
Yeah, exactly.
This isn't getting personal.
Work on progress. Work on progress, anyway. But you can order one now for, I think it's on a contract basis, so
50p.
it's 50p per millisecond.
Oh, that's a bit expensive.
Yeah, but it's a robot.
But it doesn't do anything.
It does. It'll hold things.
You don't hold things for me.
I know, but that's why the robot will be useful. in that-
Robert wouldn't hold things for me.
No.
Exactly. Not worth the money.
Well, okay, I'll make it £1 per millisecond.
That's more.
Yeah, I know. But you're complaining. So
Well, we're just arguing and
Yeah.
we're going over time because
Yeah.
we're arguing.
okay.
Don't buy it.
Thank you very much for listening to this season of the Quiffcast. I hope you've enjoyed listening to it. as much as we've enjoyed making
Being forced
them.
into doing it.
What? No, you can't say that. You can't say that.
I can't say that.
If you've enjoyed, don't forget to listen to the whole season again. I mean, there's not going to be another new episode for a little while. We will return later in the year, but you can listen to them. You can listen to them on is it TuneIn? iTunes. You can listen to them on Tuesday. Just listen to them on Tuesdays.
Stop elbowing me in the boob.
Stop it! You can't just keep saying that.
You keep doing it though.
I don't.
Ah.
Anyway, yeah. Follow, subscribe, whatever you have to do, and at some point there will be a little bit of a highlights for the season 1 of the Quiffcast. So
It's more work for you, Ash.
He's already started it.
Oh,
He started on it weeks ago.
really, Ash? Really?
Yeah, he likes doing that stuff.
I know. It's bizarre.
And he has to listen to them like.
He has to listen to you.
Yeah, he has to listen to me, but he likes it.
Really like you.
He enjoys stuff. He enjoys it. But yeah, stay tuned, and we will see you in the next season of the Quiffcast. Thank you very much for listening. Goodbye.
Oh, bye.
Yeah, well, you have to say bye as well. You can't just leave it on me to say the goodbye.
arguing.
Why are you arguing with me?